Hey Libra. Welcome to your first reading for March. How are you? Bringing you a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun, and Rising. My readings most of the time are not date or time specific. I just trust that whenever you come upon it, if it speaks to you and is aligned with your storyline, that it's very likely your message. Also, just, it's a general reading for the collective. So take what speaks to you, leave the rest. If you're here as the Libra Sun and nothing speaks to you, check out the reading that aligns with your rising sign. The rising sign is the face we show to the world. Sun is our core personality. That's the intention I set for my readings. All of your Venus influences and moon influences can be found in the clarifiers. Okay? Let's see, what else was I going to say? Also, I've been mentioning the channel memberships for a little while, so I just wanted to give you a quick update. I was planning on launching them on the 1st or around the 1st of the month, and then thought better of it because I have had a brutal, if not near fatal, as you well know, Mercury retrograde, and it has kind of continued in through the post-retrograde shadow phase, so I thought better of it. So that the memberships will likely launch the 13th, 14th-ish, I want to say. I'm aiming for the 14th, actually. Sunday's a pretty good day here on the channel. Let me tell you quickly what you're going to... I'll post a formal video, but just for now, 2 levels. The first level, all those morning musings that I mentioned, I have expanded them. My intention is now for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for those tiny spreads in the morning. So it's kind of catching a wider audience, or it will catch a wider audience, but still feels like it's very closely related to the fuller spreads that come through later in the day. So that will be there, as well as the solar return extendeds and the new moon and full moon extendeds, those 3 extendeds right there. It's a $33 value. So, and so the new moon and full moon readings will still be here on YouTube along with those solar return spreads. I do have to catch up on Aquarius, and Pisces is underway. So that will be here on the channel, but the extendeds for those will be included in the membership. The second level is everything I just mentioned for the first level, plus one minimum, probably more, minimum of 1 master class per month. Master classes run an hour to an hour and a half long. It's a deep dive, more instructional, but on all topics: tarot, twin flame, north node, south node, full moon, new moon rituals, all that kind of stuff. And of course, I will poll the membership on what more you would like to learn from me. So if you have always been wanting to kind of take classes with me, that's really the vibe I'm going for. All right, so let's go on. Pulling 2 cards for you, Libra, from Spirit Animal Oracle, one for Divine Masculine, one for Divine Feminine. This is amazing right here. And as always, feel free to reverse the energies. Why do I say that? Because I don't know who the Libra is. So I'm reading for Divine Masculine energy. I'm reading for Divine Feminine energy. The Libra can be on either side. You could both be Libras for all I know. But if I get through the reading and I've come through this whole reading and you're like, that side of the reading really speaks to me, but I'm not the masculine, I'm the feminine. That's what I mean by it's just flipping a label around. It does not invalidate the reading because it is a general reading for the collective and may come through reversed for some of you. I feel like, I'm at a swap meet or, one of those things where I have to talk real fast. Masculine gets card 32. Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. This is the second time the Hawk Spirit card has come out. I've been working with this deck a long time. I don't think it's come out but maybe once or twice in all the time I've had it, and now it's twice already in this first week of March. So Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. It is number 5 when you add up 3 and 2. So some measure of change. There may be a message coming in. If you see hawks, I do. I have a visitation from my mother. She's the hawk. She comes every month and just sits on a fence pole and stares at me. If hawks mean something to you, this is a sign, whether you're masculine or feminine, but that did come through for this side of the reading. Feminine gets Wombat Spirit, be at home, card 68. 6 and 8 is 14. What's 1 and 4? 5. So again, we're feeling this energy of the shift. There's something changing underfoot. It's asking the feminine to be at home, right? Maybe kind of hunker down a bit and nurture yourself and get all your creature comforts close to you. nesting in a little bit of a way. I know for the divine feminine that makes sense. And the hawk spirit, some messaging may be coming through that may kind of prompt a little, may make somebody feel a little uncomfortable or out of their comfort zone would be a better way to say it. One card for the Libras watching from Soul Coaching Oracle. I always forget the title. I don't know why. It's so obvious. Soul Coaching Oracle. Lovely deck. Let's see what wants to come through for Libra Sun and Rising. This is for the Libras watching. Little message from your soul. Aw, I love it. Playfulness. My joy is the greatest gift that I give to others. I love the little sandcastle. Playfulness in this, is more about not taking everything so seriously and finding the joy in everyday life. Because Libra, I'm just going to say, I know me some Libras, and I have a stellium in Libra. I've got a lot of planets in Libra in third house. So for me, it's communication, but I have Libra friends, and they are the best party throwers. They are wonderful at, organizing, like, putting people together, social networking, like in the flesh. And they just have this ease with understanding and feeling senses of balance and flow between people who would be the right party guests. You know what I'm talking about? Haven't been to any parties lately, but you get my drift. That's what I'm feeling is coming through here, is play to the strengths that bring lightness of being to everyone in your orbit, everyone in your sphere. Get a little playful with things. Things have been very serious and buttoned down for a lot of us lately. We need some of that Libra lightness, the balance, the harmony, the beauty. Yes, at times I find the Libra readings speak to me more than anything else. That's how much Libra I have in my chart. But as always, the Virgo Leo combo drowns it all out. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, let's see what's going on in your connection before I reveal too much of myself. Divine Masculine stepping in as Libran energy of the Justice card. Whoo, feminine. All eyes on a King of Wands. So, this feels pretty powerful right away. King of Wands, so this to me is someone that this feminine would be very highly attracted to. Could be the feminine, actually. You can always step into the reading in the energy of a king, especially because the kings all have extra swords. So if this is a strategic part of your purpose at this point in your connection, that would make sense. The queens all have extra cups, so the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands would be more soft. But I kind of think it's about someone that this feminine is attracted to. Masculine, either dealing with a legal situation or looking for some measure of fairness and balance. Could be dealing with the Libra, could be the Libra, so we'll see. Yeah, I think looking for, oh, wow. Okay. Let me just get the cards out. I'll walk you through it. That came out this morning. Now I know why. It didn't make sense at first. Queen of Cups. Got it. So for the masculine, let me start here. In the past, there's been this offloading of a heavy burden, right? Maybe some negative karma, just something that had been weighing on this masculine shoulders for quite a while. Boom, they released it. And now their present experience in this connection is this powerful card of transformation. So the Death card, Scorpio energy, is about that sort of dying off, releasing of, parting with that part of ourselves that holds us back, behaviors that no longer serve us. And then so we can be born anew into our present path. So I feel as if there's a path shift. It makes sense now. I'm really feeling the let spirit be your guide, speaking to the Death card here, the transformation, because that can really throw you, wait for it, off balance. And that may be part of this Justice card here as well. And then in the future, the Seven of Pentacles, I'm not sure if it's patience or a lack of. We'll see in a moment. Feminine, right? All eyes on this King of Wands. And in the past, that Devil energy, yeah, it came out in the morning spread that I did. And I couldn't understand it. But now that I see the present experience of the connection involves a Three of Cups, I'm getting a little flavor that there may be a karmic partner in the mix. That has come out before. But at least I feel as if in the past there's been this letting go and this need to offload the negative karma and possibly some repeating patterns. So I am feeling the shift. I'm feeling the 5 energy. As I said, 3 of Cups, present experience for this feminine and the connection and going forward. Queen of Cups. And what I like about the Queen of Cups in the future is that there's this energy of empathy and compassion. So leading, coming through as a queen, high vibration love, but leading from the heart and holding space possibly for this divine masculine who, as I'm seeing it now, may be going through a thing or two. So let's see what the Justice card has to say. We have the Hermit on top of the Justice, little Virgo energy there. Feel like this masculine is presently in this experience of self-awareness, coming into some self-awareness. Take that light is being shown inward. Is that the word to use? The proper conjugation of shine? I don't know. Yeah, or past tense reference. No. Shine, shone, shined. Crazy. I'm nuts. Okay, so you get it. The light is on themselves. This is where I'm going here. As they take a deep dive inward to better understand themselves, it's about self-awareness, personal growth, right? That kind of search inward for the highest version of yourself, becoming one's own guru. And it ain't fun and easy, right? It's overwhelming. It can be emotionally confusing, overwhelming. 7 of Cups can be that there may be a lot of emotions to process. So if you are here as a divine masculine or a feminine dealing with a divine masculine who's going through a divorce, let's say, Justice card, or filing for a divorce, or is experiencing some formalized ending of another connection. Why am I saying that? Because I got the Devil and the 3 of Cups over here. So I'm reading for a connection, not just one person. And I feel as if this masculine may be going within and trying to sort through all that overwhelming emotion as a result of whatever that Justice card is speaking to. Yeah, and what do they want? They want to move to calmer waters. It makes sense. That's underneath. So that's what's bubbling up in the psyche. That's probably what's motivating their behavior to go within, is right now things are emotionally dicey and they really want to get beyond it. And here's that beautiful 7 of Pentacles, right? So we already get a hint underneath that they're aware that this may take a while and it may just have to unfold organically. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Right? This is going to be worth the wait. So this beautiful Ace of Cups, this divine gift of love, is kind of on pause or on hold or unfolding more organically. Something that cannot be rushed. 10 of Wands, please. I feel this is a masculine who's getting divorced. That is an archetype of a husband. It's an archetype of a life partner, shall I say, to be more current. Yeah, offloading. It's been a heavy burden in that role. Some healing. I'm getting a very specific message coming through, guys. So in the past, just kind of finally the dam broke, I think. Masculine going through this, whatever this legal process is, doesn't have to be a divorce, but that that King of Pentacles to me is a hint that whatever role they were in at the time was something that was here in 3D, involves stability and commitment, dependability. You know, I mean, it could be anything, but when you see a King of Pentacles kind of offloading the negative karma and their present experiences, the Libra, their present energy is the Libra, and there's healing involved, it's usually some kind of a relationship ending. Yeah, underneath, 5 of Cups, regrets of the past. So healing from a sense of loss, grief, sadness, mistakes of the past that may have been made, regrets of the past. Of course, we all have them, especially when a formalized connection is coming to an end. But what's beautiful here is I feel it's a different connection. I don't think it's between these two. Could be that this is the couple and the 3 of Cups is what's causing the break. That's very possible. So I want to kind of put that out there since it's a general reading for the collective. But right, this masculine in this connection, the connection is being transformed, or this masculine is being transformed, which is not an easy process. I love that the Hermit comes out though, because it suggests that this is someone who is very aware of their need for introspection, you know, to aid the transformation process. It's not like they're being forced into it. God bless them. Strength card, gathering up their strength, their courage, and their confidence to know they can overcome any challenge or obstacle. Wow. And believe me, that transformation card is an obstacle. There's a lot of conflict flying around. There's that 5 energy I'm feeling. Instability, a lack of cohesion, could be some inner conflict even, but I feel like because underneath these, they just want to get to calmer waters. I feel the outside, you know, there's outside interference here, you know, some other energy coming in and gumming up the works, right? Sitting right there on the bottom. So there's a karmic energy here on both sides now. It's definitely causing conflict. Could be a pattern. Could be a behavior. I mean, I'm just going to say the litany, right? The laundry list. Could be addiction. Could be workaholism. Could be, you know, patterns of infidelity. Can be anything, but whatever that devil energy is right now, it's causing a conflict. This masculine is trying to overcome this energy, trying to overcome the pull it has on them. The way that it sort of brings them back 2, 3, 4 steps. Every step forward, there's 3 backwards, and that's presenting a they're consciously aware of the conflict, but what's gumming up the works is this devil energy underneath has a pull on this person. 7 of Pentacles is what they have to look forward to. What's coming for them in the future is a little bit of a waiting game. Wow. I'm going to take the 7 of Swords that's underneath, because what I'm seeing here is what they're going to patiently wait for is their chance with this 9 of Pentacles. Now, the 9 of Pentacles is a single person. I think it's this feminine. It does have a flavor of Virgo. I'm seeing Virgo twice now. So for some of you, that may be the moon sign, the Venus sign, right? It could even be a rising sign. So just FYI, that's how this works. But I'm feeling like the patiently waiting to move to calmer waters with who? The love of their life, this beautiful 9 of Pentacles, someone that they are attracted to, someone that really is kind of very free and independent and autonomous and waiting on no one to give them a life. It's just a really beautiful energy. The problem with the 9 of Pentacles is she has, I say she because it's a feminine figure in the card, she has trouble locking down a stable love life. So then I see the 9 of Swords and I'm like, oh my gosh, so this masculine in the future while waiting is going to be like a cat on a hot tin roof, right? Very anxious, very stressed out as they're waiting for their opportunity to get back. And underneath, they could be very worried about past behavior that might have involved deception, a sense of betrayal, something that was a little low vibe. I'm saying that because I see the devil twice and the Three of Cups, and you get where I'm going. So that Seven of Swords underneath, very similar. We have this kind of self-serving energy coming through underneath, but also negatively tinged, little bit dark. There's regrets here. So if I look at just what's coming underneath, while this masculine is waiting to move to calmer waters and be with the one they love, the divine gift of this love of a lifetime, underneath is all the demons that they're fighting. They're fighting some demons here. I kind of feel they're going to win. And the reason why is because the strength of that Hermit from the top of the deck and the Death card. I mean, that's the primary. This is all underneath. So yeah, it's still there. But it's being kept at bay. Feminine, King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be dealing with a Capricorn since we have the devil twice. Yeah, this was in the morning spread, that Ace of Swords. Big epiphany around this King of Wands. Something coming to light right now, being made very crystal clear to this feminine about the twin. So this King of Wands is the, look at that 1111 card. I love that. The Four of Wands is a twin flame card, sort of the beginning of life partnership. I like to kind of refer to it as the bubble phase card, you know, when things are light and airy. It does represent more of a marriage ceremony. It hints toward that. But it's lovely. But in this case, I feel this feminine is getting a very strong, strong insight, knowledge, wisdom, an aha moment, maybe an epiphany about this King of Wands in terms of the twinship. Ooh, underneath, reconciliation. So maybe this feminine, being that that's underneath, is kind of keeping that at bay, right? That's the make peace card, the win-win card. It is a card of victory, but it's a card of kind of reconciling differences, making up, if you will. So it's underneath. I'm feeling like it's on hold to some degree. It's being suppressed a bit or repressed a bit. Nah, I'm going to go with suppressed. Big difference. In the past, yeah, I think this feminine found something out. The Page of Swords, spy or detective of the tarot, came upon some information regarding whatever this karmic pattern is. It can be a person, it can be a pattern, it can be a behavior. Whoo! And Three of Wands. They resisted. So, Three of Wands is a card of manifestation. It's usually about ships coming in. So you've already put out the order. You've already kind of said to the universe, this is what I'm intending to manifest. This is when it sort of starts showing up. So I have a feeling that this feminine was looking for information around the energy of the devil, around that karmic toxic energy, and it finally came in. That's why we have the Ace. The Seven of Wands underneath shows that sign of resistance. Yep, I'm going to push back against this. Not only standing up for themselves, but sort of taking a stand around this energy. So yeah, I was looking for the information. I got what I was looking for. You know, that sentence of be careful what you wish for. I sort of feel that's what's happening. We've got the Three of Cups, present experience right now. Whew. Huh. That makes sense. So I feel as if the Three of Cups is, what I've been saying lately, two's company, three is a crowd. and things have been off balance. That Six of Pentacles is equal give and take, reciprocity. It's generosity of time, spirit, energy, resources. It's not there. So this feminine is contemplating walking away from what no longer serves. I'm not seeing the Three of Cups in this part of the reading in a positive light. And underneath, there's this Temperance. So what I'm seeing here is Temperance is a reminder to maintain self-control and restraint. Don't do nothing on impulse. Temperance is the reminder before you walk away, give this time. There's wisdom in the patience to see how the energies come into flow. It is a card of transmutation as well. Taking something like, you know, that's ordinary and transmuting it into extraordinary. Taking pain and transmuting it into pleasure, sorrow into joy. You see what I'm saying? So while this feminine is very aware that there's a third energy or person in the mix, and if there's not a third person, I'm not giving you new information and telling you there is. You would already know. But if there is, that is kind of not what they had in mind. There's a lack of reciprocity here, as if this card is coming out in reverse, and they're considering walking away from what's not serving them. And the underneath card of the Temperance is saying, yeah, not so fast. Don't do anything on impulse. But the information is coming in, and that Temperance and Six of Wands both being underneath lets me know that what this feminine would really like is an opportunity to sort it all out and get through it in a, you know, with a positive outcome, or at least parting as friends if they have to part at all. But then we have the Queen of Cups in the future. And the Queen of Cups is usually and normally very intuitive, very gentle, always kind of erring on the side of caution with emotion. It's hard to explain because all the queens have extra cups. So when you have cups on cups, you're dealing, it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, first of all. So emotions run deep, but as a result, their sensitivity to what others are experiencing or going through also runs deep. And from that point of compassion and understanding and that sense of let me hold space for this person and be sensitive and compassionate to what they're going through, feminine will then sort of enter a phase of I'm just going to stand back and observe from afar, 30,000-foot view, wait for the enlightenment to come. You see the orb around his head. So the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, in the future lets me know that this feminine, while being sensitive and compassionate, is kind of going to stand back and watch to see what unfolds instead of jumping the gun and making any, you know, impulsive decisions or taking impulsive actions. They're going to let it kind of unfold and wait for downloads and more enlightenment around the issue. With who? With the past life soulmate. All right, my dears, if this is speaking to you, I'm taking it to the extended. The link is right below this video in the description box, top first or second sentence. It should be a clickable link. If you're new, here's what you can expect. I'm going to take all this energy now and pull it into a tighter 3-card spread where we look at an issue, a situation, or an energy that needs your attention now. From all of this, what's the most important thing you need to focus on? What's the block, the challenge, or the dynamic between the two of you around that issue? What can you do about that block, challenge, or dynamic? Or what can you expect to come of it, depending on what card comes out? I'll clarify all of that. Then we'll have your messages to and from each other. What are you trying to communicate at 3D? What do you want each other to know? One card for the Libras watching from your higher self, Spirit of the Universe. Will let your spiritual team weigh in with their advice. And then the outcome, what can you expect going forward? And if timing's a factor, that's the card where it would show up, though we have the Seven of Pentacles twice already, which is a timing energy that's a little slower and more kind of unfolding organically and according to the laws of nature, but we'll see what comes through. All right, I look forward to seeing you there in a second or in a future reading. Take care, Libra. Bye.